Hey guys, welcome back to the Weekly Roundup. It's your boy Spoos. We're going to be talking about the things that happened last week. Unfortunately, we're going to start with some sad news. The director of Lost Ark said he was stepping down due to health reasons. I wish him a speedy recovery and I want to thank him for all the work he's done. According to him, he said that the team he's leaving behind is super capable and they're going to continue his vision for the game. And you know, it's a little sad to see him go, but this is a chance for new people to step up and show us what they got. So now we're going to talk about the mass bot extinction event. Apparently they rolled out several millions of bans for accounts that participated in botting, hacking, and gold selling. So with the sweeping bans, some people have said that they've been flagged inappropriately as a gold seller or a real money trader or somehow associated with that. There's a forum post about a guy named Spookson. So apparently, according to this guy, he wasn't real money trading. He was doing a bust and he got banned for maybe some gold that was traded to him. I'll put a link of the discussion in the description below and you guys can check that out if you guys are interested. It's just a heads up in case some of you guys are selling buses that there is a possibility that you might get flagged as a real money trader, but you know, it's all in your discretion. So Valtan's coming out this Thursday, and the Lost Ark forums released Lost Ark Academy, which is, it kind of breaks down the Legion raid, the things that are going to be within the Legion raids, the things you get. I'll put a link in the description in case you guys are interested. It's just basically going over the gear score you're going to need to get in, what type of raid is it. It's an 8-man. They also have a small breakdown of the sidereal skills, which is like something new that we haven't had before. So apparently the raid leader will be able to use these sidereal skills to help finish the dungeon. Okay, so Tyrant the Conqueror, apparently it's for weak point breaks. Way has a bunch of stagger, and Balthor, he gives you push immunity so you don't get knocked off of the ledges. So with Valtan, we're also getting new Twitch drops, but it appears that these Twitch drops you get from watching streamers. And it's actually pretty cool because this is a nice way you can earn some HP pots and some battle utilities. Okay, so they also announced a challenge for people within the Lost Ark Creator Program to be one of the first 10 teams to defeat Bolton, which is pretty cool. It's nice to see them trying to get the community involved. I just wish there was a bigger announcement for this. So apparently with Valtan, we're getting new gear sets and new ways we're going to have to gear our characters. I'm a new player just like a lot of you guys. I didn't play on any of the other servers, so I don't know too much about it, but Canon released a really great video with a lot of good information and spreadsheets that might be useful for you guys. I'll put a link in the description below. And basically what these spreadsheets do is they break down what materials drop from which raid and how many of them you're going to need to craft the set. I'm just going to put it in the description below in case you guys want to start working on how you guys are going to gear up your characters in the future. Also, speaking of VYKAS, I found this really cool tool to practice the booba capture so you guys can get ready for VYKAS. I know she's probably a couple of weeks or a month away, but it's nice to get some practice in here, and just in case, so the booba doesn't catch you off guard. Apparently you want to try to shoot for under 3 seconds because that's how long you usually get in the actual raid. Alright, so there really wasn't that much news to go over, so we're gonna start going over some of the crazy stuff I found on Reddit and all over the internet. This is a screenshot of a post that these people have to be trolling, man. They want to nerf Valtan before the release. From what I heard, man, you guys don't have to be that scared. Supposedly we're very overgeared for the actual encounter. I think for the most part this has to be a joke. This guy is either joking or he's traumatized by pugging all the raids. I mean, I've read this post and I'm pretty sure he's just joking for the most part, but I thought it was pretty funny. I want to believe that the last post is a joke, but then you get like weird things like this. Like this person's being like super passive aggressive against the community managers, and then they're complaining that they're not responding to messages on their free time. Absolutely useless and horrendous community managers too busy at hippie festivals to reply to forums. Like think about this logic. Imagine you work at a construction job, and when you clock out, someone gets mad at you for not working after you've clocked out, you know? It's like, oh, you're gonna go home after you've finished your job? I can't believe you don't spend all your free time building houses. What kind of... Oh man, internet's a weird place. But hey, there it is, dog. Alright, so on today's episode on what's going on in the forums, right? We're gonna go over some of the crazy stuff happening in the forums, because crazy stuff does happen in the forums, okay? So we were browsing the forums and we came across a post of a guy who wants VYKAS to be released with Bolton. So his argument is that you need VYKAS to make the full set of gear. So why isn't she releasing Revolton? The thing is that VYKAS is 1430 and 1460 for hard mode, right? So let me go through some history for you guys to know the background information on this thing. So when Argos released, a lot of people were upset because no one was ready to do Argos, and the only people who got to do Argos were whales, people who were paying to win, right? So people were upset because only the whales were able to do that content, and then while they were able to do that content, they were able to receive loot that was unavailable to anyone else below them. So they were just making more money selling the accessories and getting even further ahead of the rest of the player base. Okay, so people were super upset about that, and it was a bad time. I was there. It was terrible. So now we're gonna head back to this guy's argument. The only people who are ready to do VYKAS right now are probably whales or really lucky, like, hardcore players, right? The people who play 10 to 12 hours a day, and they're playing the market. They're doing min-maxing strategies. They're like really pushing it. So that's a small percentage of the entire game base ready to do VYKAS. This guy's arguing for something that it only benefits a very small amount of people. The only people who will benefit from VYKAS being released with Vaultan are the whales and a very small portion of hardcore players, because even some hardcore players who do spend a lot of time on the game, they're not at 1340 yet. I understand that maybe he might be ready for it, and congratulations, you know, you've done something amazing. You've gotten to 1340. Like, that's impressive in that short amount of time, but this is not something that's going to benefit everyone else. This is only going to benefit you and a handful of whales. So that's just my opinion. I don't think that VYKAS should release with Vaultan. It's a bad idea. The only people who are going to benefit are the whales and very hardcore players looking for another advantage over regular players. Alright guys, that's it for the weekly roundup. I hope you guys got all the information you need. I hope you guys aren't hoping that VYKAS comes out next week. I hope you guys aren't harassing the community managers. You guys need to chill. It's just a game. Okay. And I'll see you guys next time.